Hello everybody, you are watching the Box Office Brawler. My name is Jackson, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this older film that I watched recently called The Thing. It's from 1982, directed by John Carpenter, starring Keith David and Kurt Russell. Absolutely phenomenal film. If you're into character development and a true classical whodunit kind of story, this movie would definitely fit that profile, but in a very different way too, because the premise of this film is we're taking on a trip to the South Pole, where we are witnessing this group of about 10 to 12 different men that are involved in this laboratory, very secluded space. And the laboratory is infiltrated by this shape-shifting alien species. It doesn't have a name. It's just it's just known as the Thing. It is one of the most disgusting, evil creatures I've ever seen in any film, and it's all practical effects, and I can't believe what they were able to get away with back in 1982, because it looks better than the stuff we have nowadays. But throughout the film, we're taken through mostly the perspective of MacReady, who is Kurt Russell, and we are on the edge of our seat, at least I was, the entire time, because we are never sure which character in this film is corrupted and is actually the Thing, or if it's somebody else, because it's a very intelligent villain that is able to somehow personify the person that it's corrupting pretty near exactly to their likeness. So you're on the edge of your seat. You don't know exactly who to trust, and the characters don't know either. And there's a lot of horrible little sabotages that happen throughout the laboratory that alarm the main cast of characters. And we're just taken through the whole I think psychosis, if that's the right word, just the whole nightmare of the entire situation. These guys are out in the middle of nowhere, and they're trying to figure out how to deal with this disgusting beast. And I highly recommend everybody watches this. It's really creative, and it's a psychological thriller. It's very suspenseful. It's a mystery. It's not something you can easily solve, and it takes a couple goes to really understand the story completely. This isn't the kind of movie you just sit back and relax and don't really listen to. You have to pay attention, but if you're looking for a real film that does that, this is a good film for you to watch. So I highly recommend it. It made my top 5 list, and I have a lot of scrutiny for that list, and it knocked out another movie in the 5th spot, so it's number 5 of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. And it is my favorite scary movie of all time. It is pretty scary, and it has some pretty freaky imagery, so highly recommend you check it out. It's different, and it's some horror that we really could use right now, because all the scary movies we're watching nowadays are all pretty bland and don't really have any creativity. I still haven't seen a movie that has exhibited the same nature as this film does.